Greetings viewers, ETCG1 here. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. How about a cake? Yeah, delicious, right? Let's walk over to my tool cart and we'll talk about the topic of this video. I've been doing some work on my Civic and these are the tools that I've been using. Notice something? Here's another clue, the top drawer of my toolbox. By the way, that's normally in here. So what did you notice? If you said the lack of air tools, you're correct. And I just recently got this little 1/4" guy from Milwaukee and I love it. I love these little short compact tools. I especially love 1/4" stuff. When I first started working as a mechanic, I loved my 1/4" air ratchets and things like that. But in the past few years, I've been moving more and more towards electric tools over air tools. I've always hated my air hose, like literally hated it. For whatever reason, it's on the floor, it finds a way to wrap itself around my leg and wants to bring me to the floor. I don't know what it is. I didn't do anything to any air hoses in my lifetime or in a past life that I'm aware of. And I've just always been bothered by that. And here's the really sad part. I have one kick butt air system here in the shop. In fact, it is the best air system I've ever had. This 80-gallon compressor that I have and all the piping that my landlord donated to me when he closed down his trucking company. I mean, I have fittings, I have everything I need, air in every part of the shop that I could possibly ever want it. Now, have I completely given up on compressed air? Heck no. But when I'm working on a vehicle, especially one like this, I don't have an air hose hanging over a fender as I'm trying to get down into things. Now, I'm not exactly sure when this happened, maybe around the early 2000s or so, but these electric tools have gotten much smaller. The batteries have gotten a lot better and replaceable and stuff. I just think in many ways they are way more convenient to use. I also like the adjustability. I also like the fact that, like this guy here, I can, and I'm not really meaning for this to be some ad for Milwaukee. I just happen to like Milwaukee tools, but this guy here has this one key thing to where I can pull it up on my smartphone and track it if I want to track it, or if I want to set certain torque settings on it, I can do that. And I could do that with my smartphone. I couldn't do that with an air tool. Basically, it was my trigger finger that dictated how much force went. And it still does, I could still dial it in with that. But I just wonder if you're seeing what I'm seeing, and I'm also hearing this from a lot of people. It seems that electric tools have liberated us and have given us so much more, especially if you're working in a driveway and you don't have room for a giant air compressor. Now, once again, I am not giving up my air compressor or my air system. There are times when I do bust out pneumatic tools, but more often than not, I find myself using my air compressor and my air system for compressed air, either airing up tires or using my tire machine or blowing off different parts, using it for that more than using it to power tools, which I find interesting. Because when I started out, this was the go-to tool, because it was 1/4". I could do timing belts with this and a lot of the smaller fasteners and everything. This would get down into really small areas. I even got to a point where I would use the air hose and some of the connectors as a little bit of extra leverage. That was all part of it. But to go from this to this, I find it fascinating that we've done that. Like this guy was my favorite, now this guy's my favorite. Both 1/4", by the way, interestingly enough. Not wanting to make this a complete commercial for Milwaukee, I really like my 3/8 Ingersoll Rand. I like the light on the front of it a lot. I also like the fact that it has this hand tighten feature on the back. That is super helpful for just running things down and putting them together. It's also nice, compact, fits good in my hand. Once again, electric tools. I'm not ready to give up on my pneumatic tools just yet. This is my favorite 3/8 impact. I've had it forever. I've used it on so many jobs. It's light, compact, and very powerful. Does the job that I need it to do. But the air hose is my problem, not the tool. I'm gonna close this video out here. What do you think? Pneumatic tools going to electric tools? Do you have electric tools? Do you love them? Do you love your pneumatic tools? Do you never want to give them up? Where are you at? Comments, that's what they're for. If you have automotive questions, I'll put a link in the description to ericthecarguy.com, which is where I ask you go to get those things answered. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things that help me make a living. I appreciate it. Also check the description for information on becoming a premium member of ericthecarguy.com. ETCG1 videos come out on Monday. Stop back and see me then. Be safe, have fun, stay dirty. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.